Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I am M&M, Mystical Mermaid. I will turn on the camera shortly. I just tried to record a second ago, and I guess I feel a lot of people interested in this case. So I know a lot of people is going to be watching and all eyes on me, and I don't know, it makes me feel a type of way. So I don't know. I'm going to keep it off for a few minutes until I get comfortable in my own skin, okay? All right. Um, So, we are here to discuss the missing case of Stephanie Darman. Or, no, it's not Darman. I'm so sorry, you guys. Excuse me for misspeaking. It's Damron. I apologize, Stephanie. Okay, this is out of New Sweden, Maine. Okay. Um, I'll try to have a link to all the information in the description. Okay, if you guys would like to click on it, if you haven't heard of it. Um, a lot of you guys have watched my TikToks that I wanted to hurry and put out. And um, because I don't think I've even put actual YouTube video up yet. If I have, I apologize for misspeaking. Um, but for some reason, I think I hadn't yet. But anyway, so now I am. Everything that I'm speaking of is my spiritual opinion. This is not based upon facts, okay? Um, However, if you would like to join us on a live and say hello and just give me a shot, give me a chance, then you guys would see that my intentions are good. And I truly am not here to point fingers, to hurt nobody, to hurt Stephanie, to hurt her family. I just want justice, and I want them to have their baby home if that's truly what they want. Okay. I'm going to try to be as mindful as I can with my words. And if you happen to watch this and you are connected to Stephanie in some sort of way, the closer connection to her, the clearer the viewings are, if you would like to reach out to me, okay? Now, with all this said, let's just throw myself in here. I have connected to her several times at this point, and like at least five or six, and that's a lot. Okay. I have worked really hard on this case um, because of the fact I do not want to misspeak. I am seeing so much craziness go on behind the scenes. I don't want to jump the gun and be like, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing this, I'm seeing this. Because let me tell you guys, there is a hell of a whole lot I'm seeing. Okay. However, after praying on it and after talking to my spirit team, is it really my place to put out her family's business? No. Okay. Um, if it's meant to be out, then the law enforcement will do such. Okay. Um, so right now I'm having to go through all. I haven't seen. I know that everybody says that Sebastian Rogers' case has a lot of this going on. However, I spiritually have not seen this much chaos spiritually since Summer Wells. And it's because there was so much other stuff going on. It's just a lot. Okay. Um, and if you're just in training and you don't really know what you're doing, then it's real easy to jump the gun and throw out certain things. Okay. That's why I'm really trying to be mindful. All right. So, anyways, like I said, I've seen a lot of things, a lot of things. But until I feel like it is necessary to reveal it, then I'll probably not mention a lot of it, unless, of course, If the law enforcement was to ask me, then I would absolutely 100% tell them. Okay. Or if you come to me privately, I'd probably tell you. I just don't want to put it out there publicly like that. Okay. All right. Um, I am I am one to not watch a lot of content because I like to keep it fresh. I know a lot of other people say that, and they're like the biggest PI investigators ever. When I say this, I truly mean it with all my heart, you guys. Um, the fresher I am, the more I can step aside and let my higher self take over. Okay. Um, I want to begin with saying that let's start with the phone. Okay. And I will try to pull cards if I can, if this is not forever long, right? Okay. The, oh, actually, no, let me back up just a second. I was actually going to let a couple of these apps play and then us go through them once we're done and just see what comes through. Okay. All right. Closer, they say. Okay. So the phones. I'm going to say, you want me to move it farther? Okay. Sorry. There you go. Is that better? All right, y'all. Okay. So, um, I will, as I get more comfortable, I'll cut it on and off. Okay. Just bear with me with the camera. All right. So, I am spiritually seeing that that is not the phone that Stephanie was using, the Papal's phone. Um, I feel like whether she has it or they have it, I feel like they thought it would be best if they gave that one because it'd be less information or something. I don't know. Okay. I will state that. I do not think that that is truth behind the phone. There's something deceitful and untrue with that statement. Now, there's an ad playing on this stupid thing. Okay, now, all right, let me turn it down. Now, where do I go from there? Okay, so from there, I'll go to the first couple of people that I am seeing be linked to this, whether they are the perpetrator or a friend or whatever it may be. There, she keeps showing me two main gentlemen. Okay, um, one of them. Well, I'll talk about this the description in a minute. Um, one of them I feel is not in, like, I feel like they're hiding or maybe out of town now or traveling out of town. I just got a hit, so I do feel so. Um, I am I'm thinking that one of them maybe might just be a friend that happens to know what that happened, um, and holds information. Um, I kept getting south of the home. Does anybody know if anybody lived on the same property as them, especially south of them? Or if a neighbor that was good friends with their dad or the family, a family friend, lived south of them, because I do feel like the perpetrator is definitely someone, like the family knows them. Whether or not the family knows what has happened, they definitely are acquainted and familiar with this person. Um, I'm actually seeing right now a tan skin. He's no more than 20 or 20. I'll say 21. Um, little fella. Um, is this her boyfriend? Um, I feel like he holds important information that would help LE understand their way of living or the way they ran things or something. Okay. He's got some information that's important. Now, let's go back to the neighbor. I feel what I'm saying is, did did the neighbor owe money to this family, or did the family owe money to this neighbor? Something there. Okay, something's up with that. Something is up with that. Um, I am seeing that um I'm seeing a red SUV or some kind of motor vehicle be important. It could be a Jeep even. Now, also, I know it's colder because I see him with a big jacket, but at some point, this perpetrator has rode a dirt bike or either a motorcycle. Okay. Just trying to give out things to let you know who it is. Um, he's got this really big, um, thick jacket on with a hole. It has a hole in it. Um, he has got a scar. If it's not a scar, it's a particular or specific um, birthmark. Um, I also feel the perpetrator has either got scratch marks or a bite mark that would have belonged to Stephanie. Um, I'll just read through my notes here in just a moment, but let me talk more about the perpetrator. Okay. There was more random stuff I wrote everywhere. I mean, you ought to see these papers. But when I really honed in on the perpetrator to just get as much information as I could with them, this is the stuff I got. One is definitely the perpetrator, other may know more. I got Michael, and then I kept seeing M twice. I also got a B or a D. Okay, I couldn't tell. All right, then I've got an R or a W, could be important. I first wrote down above 40 years old. However, I'm going to hone in on it and say this person is either 44 or 45. Dropout. One of these people could have worked at a food restaurant before. One is bald or balding. They could have light or gray hair. Then we've got the other one with black hair. Okay. I see both of them with glasses at one point, but the lighter hair one doesn't always wear glasses. I wrote it could be a neighbor, it could be dad's friend. And then it could be a family friend. One of them tries to speak another language. I don't know why that is significant. I don't know if it's Spanish. I have no idea. I don't know if it's a joke, inside joke, or if they do, okay? The perpetrator has arm tattoos. I wrote bite or scratch mark. Wears that big ass coat with a hole in it. This perpetrator may have been arrested in the past for robbery or auto theft. One of them I feel is a water element, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And then the other one I feel may be an air element, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I will pull some tarot if I have time, and we'll see if those actually show up. Okay. We've got one that is usually shy and quiet. We've got one that's missing teeth, a farmer, traveled a lot, has a birthmark or a scar, or some sort of significant face feature. Sideburns, black hair, curly or wavy, drives a SUV or a Jeep, smoker, black sheep or a loner, could be connected to South Dakota, Utah, Colorado, Chicago, or New Orleans. I also wrote down mustache or goatee. Now, I'm telling you, I got so much bro. I've got Olivia wrote down, scratched, tarp, trash bag, strangled. We'll talk about this in a minute. This is about possibly where she's at. We'll come back to that, I promise. Basement. Yes, we're in the basement. Arthur, Andrew, Michael, or an M name I had wrote. If he leaves the area, they'll not be back. He has a long rap sheet, power control addictions. I'm downstairs, yes. Okay, for whatever reason, I wrote, is someone on probation? Does someone have fines or community service? Enemy. Has the family had someone else disappear? It doesn't feel like this is the first time in that area of something happening like that. Someone's wounded. there is definitely someone that knows more, that is absolutely 100% afraid to speak up and come forward. The law enforcement, I feel, is definitely already on top of it and secretly investigating an area or someone. I do see that the LE has spoke to the perpetrator. Someone will go on the run and hide. Then I mentioned the polygraph before. Oh, I did make one, I believe. I do feel like there is going to be some shocking news be announced soon. Something about the time frame I do feel maybe a little off. I do believe her family may know a little more than what they're saying. Maybe they're scared. Someone's definitely hiding something. I've got Dorothy, robbery. So something about a robbery is really important. Bitten, and then the red vehicle, the gray hair, smoker, wears glasses, lazy, big eyes, pedophile, pervert. They may be registered, okay? The campground's important. Number 100 here. I'm trying to keep all the description of like where she may be at altogether. I feel as if she has been strangled. I hope that she's still with us. I pray she's still with us. I pray I'm wrong about that. But if she's not, I feel I do see someone with a gun that they're trying to sell. But they don't. It's like they don't want to keep. I don't know. I feel like it was because I feel it's the neck. Okay. Somebody has piercings. I don't know if it's the light-haired guy. When I say light-haired guy, I feel like it's the bald guy, okay? Or the balding, okay? He may have significant piercings. You're here with me. Okay, so let's talk about where I'm seeing this person, okay? Or things I have seen through her eyes. I have seen my first set of notes here. We've got at the border or a border. It could be a town, a city, a state, a country, close to some type of water, lake, river, creek. We have, it is in the country, a wooded area, close to the mountains, is a secluded area. Now, Did parents owe anyone money? I kept writing that down. Okay. Southeast is important, but so is northeast. I would check to see who the neighbor is southeast of them, but I do believe, I would look both areas. Okay. I mean, if you really want to find her, what's it going to hurt, right? I would check absolutely 100% every graveyard from 10 to 20 miles out from their home. Every single one of them. Now, especially if you know any of them that is close to anything that I'm about to read off, okay? A bridge is really significant, but it's a certain kind of bridge. Um, like a how did I write it down? A suspension bridge or something. Um, train track. Is there native land that is nearby? Waterfall. Any abandoned buildings or old structures? It's kind of swampy. They are building fires to keep warm. Did I mention evidence was destroyed? Um, whenever asked, they started actually with her family home. So whatever happened started there. Then I went to like this really dark, cold street. Then it it went to a really small area that was really peaceful, really, but dark. It was really quiet, but it felt hidden, and it looked like a small garden. Okay. Then there was a building or a home that had fell in or collapsed, or it could be under construction. This is in the countryside. The landscape was really, really lush. Very secluded though. Now, is there a racetrack of some sort, even if it's like a dirt bike racetrack or a go-kart, um, or a military camp? Um, then there's that suspension bridge. Then there is a school, or if it's not a school, then it is it could just be like a where school functions are, like the sporting place, um, where they play ball and stuff. There is an ancient tree that is significant near this suspension bridge. Okay. Um, this is what, when I ask what information they could give me that might be coming up. And that's when I wrote a secret investigation is already in like happening behind the scenes. A random person will find something important to this case. It may be a search party and someone finds something. Someone in this case is covering up for someone else. There are going to be serious consequences ahead. There will be a plea agreement. Someone destroyed evidence, but I do see there is going to be evidence to be found. And there will be some sort of judge issue. I feel like unless there already is a judge issue there in that town, there's something about the judge switching over or something. Other than the personal things that I see about the family that I do not feel is my place to say, and plus I don't want to misspeak. If my spirit lays it on my heart and tells me to do so, then I will. But at this time, I'm going to leave it at that, y'all. Okay? Because the thing is, if they truly are innocent and they want their baby home, then why wouldn't they reach out to someone like me, you know? I did write down on there, Mother Earth would guide us to find her and solve this. But I'm obviously in Tennessee. I would definitely go if I had the means. Okay. It's what I want. I swear it's what she just said. It's what I want. Wow. Okay. So let's just grab. I did grab it, didn't I? Let me get a drink and then we'll pull a couple of these. How many minutes are we at? We are at 34. Okay, I was trying to keep it under 30, but I apologize, y'all. Okay. Okay. Now, I haven't used these cards in quite some time. But we're just going to go ahead and just see what comes out, okay? The first time I used them in a long time, actually, was last night with Kathleen. All right, this is for Stephanie Dameron's case. What can you tell us about her case or the day that she went missing, please, Spirit? Be clear and precise, please. What can you tell us about the day that Stephanie went missing? What can you tell us about the day that Stephanie went missing? Okay. All right. Okay. I got on the bottom here, I'm somewhere south of my home. partner in crime, accomplice. Okay. Now, we have got fire. We've got trickster. Okay, so somebody trying to trick or be manipulative or cover up, lie. We have truck. We have a fatal fall. We have the near future. Accidental alcohol poison also came out. We have a witness. Boxer container. And then we have auto theft. All right. Let's use a tarot deck here. We can use these. All right, Spirit, let me be clear and precise, please. Who is responsible for Stephanie missing? Who is responsible? I open up to the 8 of Swords. That is a woman tied up there. We have the 9 of Swords on that side, which is not being able to sleep. Let's see what pops out, though. Who is responsible? Who is responsible? Who did this? All right. So we have the 2 of Cups. All right. This is a partnership. Okay. A relationship, maybe. Now, a partnership doesn't have to be a relationship. It definitely could be business. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I know this is, I think that's a female here, but it doesn't have to be a female. The Knight is actually usually a masculine. That is an earth sign. We have the 5 of Cups, regret, remorse. Here's the Queen of Cups. There's that water energy. Having regret. So who is that? It could be her. Okay. What happened the day that she went missing? What happened? What happened the day that she went missing? We have the battle wagon. That would be the chariot. She left with somebody. The Holly King. That would be the Hermit card. Also Virgo energy. I'll show them to you in just a moment. But man, oh man. Well, let me just go ahead. Like I said, this is what happened the day that she went missing. Here's the chariot. Okay. So clearly she left with someone. Okay. Here is the Holly King. She went into hiding. Oh my gosh. You know how I was talking about a cottage or an abandoned building or a cabin? That I feel they went into hiding. And look, he's got gray hair. What happened the day that she went missing, please, Spirit? What happened the day that Stephanie went missing? We have the Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So listen. For whatever reason, Stephanie was not allowed to have a boyfriend. I feel like she was falling in love, having feelings. I feel like she was secretly pregnant from whoever, I'm not sure. But I feel like this is representing the boyfriend coming to offer the love, the cup of love here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This represents a delay, okay? Almost like you've already got plans here, okay? And Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, being depressed, being sad. That upset her, okay? We have the Eight of Cups here. Here is someone that is emotionally detached and kind of cold-hearted towards this situation that's upsetting her. We also have the Eight of Swords. The Witch. So did they tie her up, or we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands. Yes, I can hear you, but I'm busy over here. Y'all, man, I hate to go after people, but I'm just going to let y'all see it and y'all go with it, okay? Here is the King of Cups. Remember I said it was a water sign, okay? Connected to this, that would be a water sign. Here is a Queen of Wands. Something happened really quick. This is fast energy, impulsive energy. We have the Standing Stone, which is looks like a graveyard. I would search every graveyard, you guys, especially if there's one that you guys know that maybe some of their family had been in. I'm getting a full body hit. God, I'm getting full body. I do feel that if she's not in water, then she's really close to it. There's a possibility that she is buried in a graveyard. I'm going to give it 50-50 chance because I'm not sure if they just keep showing me the masculine person near that water with that fire and keep him warm. I'm just seeing too much. Look at this one I just opened up to y'all. Was that why she got gone? Someone could be setting someone else up is another reason why I don't want to mention too much. This case will be solved. It will be solved. They're already on to something. So if you are a guilty party and you're watching this by some chance, you guys are going to get busted. Okay, there's no running, there's no hiding. You're going to get caught and you're going to get in more trouble. Okay, so I would just do what's right and do what's right, period. You know? All right, let's pull a couple of these and then I'll go. I will do another part if you guys want me to update it again. Just whenever, just let me know. All right, Spirit. What happened the day that Stephanie went missing, please, Spirit? She had a hard time finding her shoes. I'm seeing her look for her shoes. What happened to Stephanie the day that she went missing? The King of Wands. The Page of Wands. What happened to Stephanie the day that she went missing? The Sun. Did they go hunting? Strength. She had the courage. Or is that the Three of Swords, heartbreak, Nine of Swords. Okay. Somebody's having a dream about this, what they've done. Okay, so this is what I got here. I got the King of Wands with this deck. The Page of Wands. So that one's a little older. This one would be a little younger. They are carrying something through the woods here. Here it is somebody having enough courage to hog tie somebody up. And then on the bottom, we have the Death card. Justice underneath that. Somebody took justice into their own hands. I'm seeing a building with a red couch or like a red chair. That's important. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a hangout spot. I don't know why I'm seeing it, but I am so clear. Anyways, you guys, that's what I got. Okay. Next time we'll do a time frame. I don't want to be on here too awful long. I mean, I'm about at an hour. Y'all, if you've watched all this, thank you for hanging in there with me this long. I promise you I'll try to make them shorter. There was just a lot to cover with this because it's a mess. It really is. Y'all, I hope you enjoy this and I hope it's helpful. If anybody has any questions, just reach out to me through email or text. All that information will be in the description, okay? Y'all, don't forget, this is my spiritual opinion, okay? Y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.